Okay. Very
30th of November, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
okay. Okay.
You probably have sun, but it's okay. I'm gonna do these anyway. There was. All right, maybe put them on a little later then, if you remember. Maybe now, so I can go around one.
Maybe 11:30.
Okay.
Okay, we'll begin again. Okay, Lou, we'll begin again. Let's see, we're in Hilchos Hanukkah, Siman Tov Reish Ayin Aleph, Sif Ches. Really, we're holding in the Ramah, but it's probably worthwhile reviewing the Mechaber. Let's look at the beginning of Sif Ches. We'll read the Mechaber and the Ramah, and we have a few Mishna Brewers to do. Would you like to read first, Lou?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I see Zion. Zion, let's see. Yes, I see it. Katser sheyesh lo bet pesachim mi bet ruchos. A courtyard that has two doorways from two ruchos is thoroughfares.
Directions, two directions.
Directions. Tzarich lehadlik bishtehen mipnei hachashad. It's required that you light from both of them because of chashad. I don't know what chashad is.
Is what we call suspicion. It'll be suspected of not lighting because since this house has an entrance that's leading to South Drive, and he has a opening, a door which is leading out to North Drive. So the people at North Drive will see that he's not lighting, and the people on South Drive will see that he's not lighting if he doesn't light in both. So they're going to suspect him for not lighting. So therefore, he needs to light both on the doorway that leads out to South Drive and also to the door that leads out to North Drive.
That's the end of the sentence. And if there are two openings, doorways, with one direction,
They're going out, leading out to one direction. Let's say there's two doorways leading out to North Drive.
right?
So therefore, he doesn't have to light anything.
Die lo be echad mehem. It's sufficient for him, one of them.
Very good.
Okay, Ramah
Okay,
or
let's see
Mishna?
Ramah. This is what we pick up.
Okay,
We did the
Ramah.
Mishnah yesterday, so we're doing the Ramah now.
Okay. Ve'im madlik bebet pichasim, and if he lights from two openings, Eino mivarech rak be'echad, he only blesses from one of them, mehem, from one of them, uve sheni madlik below bracha. And when he lights in the second one, he doesn't say a blessing. Mihu bizman hazeh shekulam madlikin bifnim mamash ve'ein heker livnei rishus harabim klal. The one who nowadays that all of them light before them in actuality, ain heker. What's heker?
There's no distinction.
Say it again, please.
There's no distinction.
Distinction. There's no distinction. Mabriut.
Thank you.
Between the public area at all. What is this livnei? Livnei in front of the public area? There's no distinction.
Yeah. Right.
Afilu yesh lechatzer o lebayit harbe pichasim laharbe ruchos ein madlikin ela pam et achas bifnim. Even if there is to the courtyard or the house many doorways to many directions, he does not he only lights one time in front of them. Kain nir'eh li, so it seems to me, v'chein ha min hag pashut, and so it is the custom, the simple custom. So he's disagreeing. He's saying you only light one.
Well, in this particular case, that because our situation is different. When we, right, Bisman Hazeh, right, me, however, he's not really arguing in terms of the actual halacha, but the Ramah is saying, since we, in Bisman Hazeh, kulam madlikin bifnim, mamish, we, all of us, light on the inside. We are not accustomed to light on the outside. Therefore, there's no distinction or an acknowledgement of this to the people in the Rishus Rabim at all. Afilu yesh lo chutzner or bayis harbi pesachim. You mean if there'll be a courtyard or a house that has many doorways, the harbi ruchos to many directions, ein madlikin elapam atas b'pnim. We only light one time inside.
I see. I was mistranslating bifanim. I got it now.
Okay. Great.
Okay, Mishna Berura.
Sure.
Okay, so we're on chet. Chatse sheyesh chatser sheyesh lo shnei pisachim v'hu hadin bias, and it is the law of the house. What does that mean?
So where when you begin reading, Lou?
Ches chatzer sheyesh lo shnei pisachim.
Okay, well, okay, we had actually done that yesterday. We need to start with the Ramah here in Sif Cut in Nun Dalet toward the end.
Nun Dalet, okay, Nun, there's Nun Hey, Nun Bet, Mishnah Berura, Nun Gimel, Nun Dalet, Bifnim, Mamash.
That's right, thank you.
So actually inside, Hayinu she bizman hatur hayu madlikin eitzel pesach habayis mi bifnim v'hayu osin al kol panim heker la ovrim. It is in nowadays. What is this word hatur?
That's the Torah is the sefer on halacha. It's written about 400 years ago.
Okay, so in the time of the Torah, 400 years ago, they would light by the door of the house inside, and they would place on all faces what is haycare?
There would be the alcohol it would be recognizable.
Recognizable.
Yeah, actually, I should correct it. He lived about 700 years ago, more than that, 750 years ago.
Ah, okay. So 750 years ago, we're talking about the Ovrim. The Ovrim, the workers?
Over the passers-by, passers-by.
Oh, the passers-by.
Yeah, you're thinking of Ovdim. Ovdim are workers. Ovrim are passers-by.
So it would be recognizable to the passers-by. Al Kain Yesh Chashad Kol She'ein Heker Kiroi La Ovrim. Therefore, there is a suspicion of everything that is not recognizable, that it's proper for the passersby.
Yeah, he's saying at the time of the Rosh, excuse me, at the time of the tour rather, that there would be Madlik Etzel Pesach Abayas Mibiftin. They would light by the doorway of the house on the inside. There would be nevertheless some type of recognition by the people who would pass by, right? If the person was lighting or not. It would be apparent to the people passing by if a person was lighting or not, because everyone lit by the doorway of their house. Al kain yesh chashad. Therefore, in that case, it would be a suspicion. Kol she'ein heker ki roy la'ovrim. Therefore, there would be a suspicion if it would not be apparently and readily noticeable to the people who would pass by that he was lighting or not.
But if he's lighting inside near the doorway, how is anybody going to see it from the outside?
Right. So
They have windows in their doors?
possibly. Again, we have to realize that what it means, the Pesach Abayas Bifni means that was the what we call the where the doorway, the entrance to the door, that could be on the inside part of the lintel of the mashkif and mezuzah, where we keep the mezuzah. So just like we keep the mezuzah on the inside of the doorway, right, depending how it's situated. So that's the menorah will be situated there as well.
But I'm confused by this because my understanding is the reason that you light inside is because you're concerned. You don't want the anti-Semites to see it.
Yeah, but that was this we're talking about the time of the tour. That wasn't the situation. The time of the tour, they lit on the outside, right? The situation changed sometime after the tour. Now we're right on the inside. So if you're lighting on the outside, so you have to be concerned that people passing by shouldn't suspect you that you're not lighting. And if you're lighting on the inside, so there's no reason why anyone would suspect you of not lighting, because no one knows if you're lighting or not or anyway.
Okay, so at the time of the tour, they lit by the door on the inside. And in any case, it was recognizable to a passerby.
Yeah,
I'm not following the flow of this sentence. If they're in the inside, then how is it recognizable to a passerby? Oh, it's recognizable because he knows that they're on the inside, therefore he doesn't expect to see it.
I would say something like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, but then it says Al kain yesh chashad kol she'ein heker karoi le'ovrim. So therefore there is a suspicion if it's not recognizable. Mash ein kain achshav shemadlikin mamash bifnim. Now they actually light inside. Velo ikpas lan klal. What's ikpats?
There's no concern
At all. Lasos heker, that it should be recognizable. Livnei reshus tarabim, in front of the reshus harabim.
Right. See, there's two things here. The Ramaz, the Ramah, excuse me, the Ramah uses an expression bifni mamish, right? So that means basically on the table, right? On the table. So if the menorah is lit on the table, so there's absolutely no recognition by anyone on the outside whether you're lighting or not. So therefore, there's absolutely no chashad, because no one in the world would know or guess if you're lighting or not. But in the time of the tour, this is what the Mishnah is answering. The time of the tour, it was not actually all the way on the inside. It was somewhat on the inside, and there would be nevertheless some type of recognition by the passersby if you were relighting. Now, I'm not sure, as you suggested, whether there was a window there or not. I don't know what the setup was, but apparently there was some way that they could be able to light and light on the inside and still make it apparent for people passing by to know if they were lighting or not.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Baltain lo ikpas lan b'chashada didahu. Therefore, there's no concern that that we should be suspicious. What's didahu?
For those people, right? Lo ikbas lan b'chashad didhu. Therefore, those who
We're
are
not worried that passers-by will be suspicious.
right, because since we're lighting on the inside, the extreme inside, we don't have to be concerned about that.
Right. Okay. Where do you want me to go now?
Okay, let's see, we got time. So good. So let's go on to tough race iron base.
Okay. Ein madlikin ner Chanukah kodem she tishka hachama ela im sof she ki asa lo ma'acharim me'acharim below makdimim. So you don't light a Hanukkah candle before the setting of the sun.
Right. Ein madlikin ner Hanukkah kodem shkias hachama. You don't light the candle of Hanukkah before the setting of the sun.
Rather, if the end of the sunset is not from others me'acharim, do not light. I'm not sure what lo me'acharim means.
You shouldn't delay.
Don't delay.
Right? Don't delay. Right? We're low makdiming and don't do it early.
No, don't do it early. So don't do it early and don't do it late.
Right.
If it's the end of the sunset, then you got to do it right away.
Right.
Okay. Bet or Mishna Berura?
We can consider. Let's do the Mishnah. We'll start.
Okay. Im sof she ki asa. If it's the end of the sunset, hayinu tseis hakochavim. That is 3 stars, darkness.
Right. So that's considered to be what they sof shkia. So shkia is when the 3 stars come out.
She'az ha'am ovrim Vishavin, Viroin, Biveso, Vika, Pir Sume Nisa. That the people do not pass by Shavin. I don't know what Shavin is.
That the Ovrim B'Shavim, that's Ovrim are passes by, and Shavim are those who are returning. This is an expression of passers by, I mean the pedestrians.
Okay, that the pedestrians and the Ro'in are the ones who see.
Yeah, those are the people who are going to see.
They're going to what?
Those people who are in the streets at the time are going to see.
Okay. In his house, and there is a publication of the miracle. Achein
Right.
be'erev Shabbat makdimim. What's achein?
However,
However,
yes,
however, on Erev Shabbos, makdimim. We need to light early.
yes, because so you don't want to, you're not able to light during sunset time on Shabbos.
Right. Uche dilekaman b'siman, and look ahead in Siman Taf Resh Ayin Tet. V'hinei hamichaber satam kedas hatur v'si aso disvira lehu dema she'amar hagemara di zaman hadlakas ner Chanukah hu mishtishka hachama. Okay, so let's see, and it is according to the Mechaber, simply the plain understanding of the tour. What is the siaso?
And his literally his supporters, I mean those who are of the same opinion as he.
And his supporters, the Severa, that they think about it, that what is said in the Gemara at the time of lighting the candles of Hanukkah, it is from the setting of the sun.
Right.
Okay, so this is a little bit different. Before we were saying
Right.
darkness, now we're saying the sunset.
Correct, that's right. This is a different opinion.
Hayinu sof shkia aval be'emes yesh harbe rishonim disvira lahu de kavanas ha gemara hu al techilas shkia shenia. But truly, there are many sages that think about it, that the intention of the Gemara is the beginning of sunset. What's Shnia?
The second sunset. Okay, well, look, I don't want to go over time. We're going to go over this again. It's a little bit complicated because you have the several opinions in the what the pshat is in the Gemara. So next time, Yom Rishon, we'll go over this from the beginning to try and understand the two different basic opinions about when the primary time for lighting the menorah is. Good. Okay, everyone should have a wonderful day. Thank you, Lou.
Yeah, Shikoa, be well, everyone. Take care.
Thank you, Rabbi. Have a good day, Meir.
So
too.
see you tomorrow.
Right.
Okay.